Alright fellas, this week turned 22, and in doing so really took time to think about all that's happened in life up to this point. When I think about some key milestones and events, I think about getting into college, moving to New York City and living by myself, completing 5 internships when I was in school there, studying abroad, living in a new country, starting a scholarship at 21 to give back to my parents and my high school, and the various soft skills and social skills that I developed as a very introverted person that's allowed me to meet new people and work with them. And with all of that stuff going on, that's all just the what. I reflected on the how and how I've been able to get here. And I really point to 3 key values that I attribute to getting me to where I am in life today. The number 1 is make family the top priority. I think family is the only group of people that will care for you unconditionally. And I think what that means is they will tell you what you need to hear, the truth, what may be uncomfortable, but what is best for you. I think family is a special group of people that will sacrifice for you. They will put your interests ahead of their own. When I look at my siblings, parents, grandparents, every one of those people I know have sacrificed their own interests to advance mine. And I think that's such an incredible aspect of this relationship. And so in that vein, I would not live a life where my life sacrifices my family, so I make sure that family stays a number 1 priority. That's why it's number 1 value. Number 2 is regularly spending time alone. I think in life there are always so many things going on, especially for viewers probably. Right now for me it's work, and on the side trying to get into my first real estate investment, managing this YouTube channel, various athletics that I train for, and public speaking lessons that I do. With all of that stuff going on, spending time alone is what allows me to develop and maintain a mental clarity that allows me to handle all of these things. When I think about going about life on a day-to-day basis, when things are coming to you left and right, it's very difficult to process those things without the influence of whatever is going on that day, that week, during that time period. An example that I think about all the time is when I was getting ready to graduate and I was trying to balance and make a decision on corporate work versus my own entrepreneurial interests. On one end, I saw the value in corporate work, and it was a very natural transition from college into that world. On the entrepreneurial side, it was something that always interested me and was very inherent in me to build something from the ground up, to believe in myself and create something that was mine. When I was thinking on a day-to-day basis, that's as far as the considerations got, and it wasn't until I started spending time alone I could allow those thoughts to mature and get levels deeper about what each of those would bring to my life. And it's through that process that allowed me to get to the right decision for me. Everybody has their own right decision. No decision is the same for everybody, but it's about that process. Spending it alone allowed me to have a full process and give my thoughts the room to mature and for me to come to that realization. I think on this point, I want to clarify that I'm an absolute proponent for working with people. If you look back to my last video on going fast alone versus going far together, you'll know that I value working with other like-minded people to accomplish something that's greater than myself. This point though is about spending time alone so that you know yourself better and can develop additional clarity on your thoughts internally. I think this topic probably deserves its own video. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to a speech that was given to West Point Academy on this topic. It's the first time I came across this topic, and it's really just beautifully well written, so I highly recommend it. Third is and.
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
In life, I really believe nothing is certain, and you cannot execute life by following a rigid set of values and rules. and to me is meant to represent the collective ideas of adaptability, flexibility, and balance. I purposely made this open-ended because I think in life, like I said, you come across various different things, and this is meant to tie everything together to make it all practical. There are certain critical values that I really believe in. You heard them earlier, family and solitude. But we must also be agile enough to deal with the unforeseen challenges that life brings. And for me, it's gonna look very different, and for you. And I think that's the beauty of it. We all deal with our individual challenges, circumstances, and hurdles. And we all have our unique set of skill sets, knowledge, and attributes. And so we need to adapt life and how we go about it so that we can capitalize on that. So there it is, family, solitude, and the three things that I really live life by right now. I'm interested to see how that changes through the years. But right now, we're in 22, and I want to thank everybody that's contributed to my life up to this point. We'll see you guys next week.